everybody. It is Sunday and very excited to see you all here with me today. So if this is your very first time, a very warm welcome, and of course to everybody who joins me on a regular basis. Love you so much. Thank you so much for your support and really appreciate you all being here. Very excited, as I say, because I've got a new kit that I've been working on for a few weeks and really love this one. It might be my favorite. I really mean that. I wasn't really an orange and yellow type person, but working with this, I think I'm in love. So pink's still my fave, but you know, I do love this one. So I hope you're going to like what I've done as well. Right, I was walking this morning with Abby. We went for a little walk. I just wanted to keep up with walking. And it looks like it's probably going to rain later on, so I thought let's get a walk in. And I picked all these wildflowers while I was there on our walk, and these are the sort of features that we are going to see in this kit that I've got today. So it's all about wildflowers really, and it's called Wildflower Wishes. So it reminded me of picking up those wildflowers, blowing off the feathery bits, making wishes, lying in the grass, making these daisy chains and all that sort of stuff. So that's what sort of inspired me here. So I hope you're going to enjoy it. So I'm going to move the little wildflowers away, and the poppy is already falling apart. I have had them in water, just waiting to share this with you. So let's take a look. Now, as you know, I usually put together a complete collection. I like to do the journal pages. I like to do the add-on kit. The add-on kit has all the envelopes, the pockets and those sorts of things, and tags. And then of course I like to do an ephemera pack, which I have combined with the sentiments. So I have done all of that, and you will get it in a digital format as well as a printed format. Now for me, I do the journal pages always in PDF because lots of journal pages, but it doesn't mean I don't have the JPEG available. If you purchase the journal pages in the PDF format, I'm always happy to email you the JPEG format if that's what you prefer using. So it's just a case of dropping me a note on Etsy. I wouldn't put it onto your order at Etsy. Etsy are not good at getting those messages through to me. I would prefer it if you drop me an email or if you send me a separate Etsy message so that I can pick them up. And sometimes people think I'm ignoring them, but really we don't get those notifications on a consistent basis. So I do apologize for that. Moving on, I have this in the US size, which is 8.5 inches by 11. And I have this in the A4 size as well. All right, so let's get started. And a printed kit, of course, and the printed kit has everything in it that I'm going to show you today, and the journal pages themselves, the one we actually are going to put into our journal signatures, I do double side back those particular pages, so you'll have double-sided printing on those. Okay, so we've got a tag. This is for a tag that's I've made for the printed kit. I like to include a tag with a personal message, so that's just an example. And I will have ribbons collected to show you when we start with this. All right, so this is just the pouch that it comes in, and I'm going to just grab it out of here. Okay, so we'll start with the journal pages. This is the first one. I've used a combination of things here, so I got really excited with this one, and every time I do this I learn more and more tricks. So I really loved how this all came together. So we've got these beautiful images here, and again, love the butterflies. Obviously any butterflies or pollinators involved with the wildflowers are just amazing. And you know, there's so much to say about wildflowers. We'll talk about a lot of that when I do some of the tutorials. So I'm just going to page through some of these pretty quickly so you can see what they are about. I've got, as far as the journal page kit is concerned, which is this one, you've got 10 actual designed pages like this. I wanted to say Birmingham never looked that good. We've got 10 journal pages, and we have got some background pages, which are also 10, and then we have got the mini pages, which are these, but half the size, 2 to a page. So that's what we've got. I really love this. I've done a plain one where you can write notes on, and I absolutely love this. But then I've also done, you know, some with frames with images inside of them. So I do love that. And another one that's a different frame. So yeah, I hope you're going to have lots of fun using these. So those are the 10 design pages. These are the 10 background pages. Gosh, my nails don't clash with what I'm doing here today. So I just realized that now. Okay, so we've got this. We've got a smaller version because I like to fussy cut out the bigger ones. Then we've got these background pages, and you can see we've got the beautiful peaches. We've got the neutral, and of course we've got a green, so we've got a nice spring green color. So those are going to work perfectly with what we're going to do. Then I had fun and made a bit of a collage page for one of your background pages. So I love that. That was fun to do. And then we have also got some distressed stripes. So we've got the lovely green and the lovely peachy apricot color, and then of course we've got a couple of checks and gingham in there, so we've got 2 of those as well. So that makes up 20 pages so far. And then we've got the 5 mini pages, and the mini pages are just what you've seen but half the size, which I like to use when I'm making projects. And I add them because a lot of people don't know how, or don't have the option to do that. So you've got 5 mini pages here, which are exactly the same as what I have shown you previously. All right, so the journal page kit now, that makes up 25 pages, which is a lot of pages, and plenty to make you a journal. Now with a printed kit, you get a set of those as part of your journal pages that we're going to put in the signatures, but then you get a spare set to work with as well. All right, all the details for that will be on the listings in my Etsy store. Then I've got my add-on kit. This is the large tags, small tags, you've got pockets, you've got envelopes, you've got all sorts of things in here. So that's one of the large tags. I absolutely love that. So that's the one. Here's another one. I've made this one not so busy so that we can make it our own and personalize it, but I love that. Then we've got a couple of the smaller tags. So I had fun with this. This is great. Love these. Can never have enough tags, I find. Then we've got the actual journal cards themselves, or postcards. So we've got a sheet of those. And then thanks to one of my lovely ladies, I put all the tabs on one page. So if you're wanting to print out more than, you know, if you're wanting just tabs, you can just print out this page. There we go. See, I listen to you all. And then we've got 2 large envelopes. So we've got those, and then one like this with the peach. And then we've got 2 smaller envelopes, and I always love the small ones. I do love envelopes. Then pockets, we've got some rectangular pockets. I've redesigned the layout of this just to make it easier for printing. I did find it annoying, so I have just moved this about. These are beautiful to cut out with your metal dies or your punches, and then we've got some pockets there in the rectangular shape. Then we have some triangular and some more rectangular ones. I like to use those 2 together. And then some where we can make them our own, and some that we can decorate, that are already decorated. So we've got those as well. All right, so that is another 10 pages in the add-on kit over there. And then lastly is the ephemera kit. We've got, I've used a lot of my own personal antique postcards. I'm a big fan of Catherine Klein, and you know that, so I do like to put them in. Some I've altered myself, some I've used as is, like these. So I've tried to work them in with the colorway that I'm using. So I've got these gorgeous ones here, And then another lot of pages. I've added an extra page in the ephemera and sentiment kit, so it's 11, not 10 pages. I just couldn't stop and was having a lot of fun doing all sorts of things. So there we have a couple more beautiful images, and all of this is made to match the kit itself. So we've got different things going on here. So yeah, I do love it. So I love that. Just another page. And yet another one. I don't know, I didn't print that page very straight, did I? So we've got that. And some more beautiful pages. I do love that. I've added a few pollinate bees there and a couple of butterflies as well. And then we have got some more cards here. This was the extra page I did, which I love. So you can't have enough of those. And then another one there. So you've got loads of pages. You've got 7 pages of ephemera that you can cut out, which is great. Then, like always, went through the quotes. I replaced quite a lot of quotes from last month because they were to do with flowers and that. Some of them I kept, like A Flower Blooms for Its Own Joy. I love that one. But I've added other things like I'm a wildflower, beautiful, wild and free. Lots of wildflower quotes. And one person's weed is another person's wildflower. And I was thinking when I was walking with Abby, what makes a flower a flower and a weed a weed? You know, you've got flowers, weeds and wildflowers, and who decided what isn't beautiful enough to be a flower? Because, I mean, why wouldn't you want all of those in your garden? And I, on the front of my house, I have loads of wildflowers, which I think are beautiful. So I don't understand why people don't love them just as much as, you know, it's what you see when you look at something. So yeah, I've got lots of quotes about that, and I love the colors here. So we've got the larger ones, and then of course I've given you half the size. So we've got all of that, and that is the kit. The kits, the collection, the Wildflower Wishes, which I'm loving. So I hope you're going to enjoy it too. And I show this to you earlier because we are obviously still working on our second signature in our lilac journal. But of course, it gives you time to start gathering things that you might want to gather. So for me, I'm going to try and press some of these flowers. I want to see how I get on with pressing some of these and see if I can use any of those in the dried format in this journal. So if you go out and find any of the wildflowers, see how you get on with collecting a couple of them, even if it's just the little daisy ones, because look how gorgeous are they, and see what you can do to preserve some of them. So I'm going to try my best to try and do that. And that's it. Right, so everybody, we will carry on, as I say, with the lilac journal. This is go and gather whatever it is that you feel like, your trims and ribbons. I will get together a ribbon collection together with Vanessa and present that to you as soon as I can do so. But in the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I will be having an Etsy offer on in my store, because with every new kit I do that, and that will be on everything in my store. So that will be a percentage off. So please go and visit there. The links for everything are also in the description box. But my Etsy shop is Angela Kerr Designs, and you're able to, if you're interested, of course, find everything there, the digitals and the printed kits as well. Thank you as always for your wonderful support and kindness. I don't say that with a light heart. I really mean it from my heart. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, where we are going to carry on with our second signature in our lilac journal, which is also a lovely project. I'm going to say goodbye. Bye bye.